Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Eric Altman. I'm a sales engineer here at Vodia. And today we're joined by QuestBlue. We'll be talking about some exciting new opportunities for you to leverage the Vodia QuestBlue partnership to get a complete VoIP package for your customers: PBX, SIP trunking, hosting, and business SMS. So why QuestBlue makes sense for us? Vodia and QuestBlue are coming to the market together to offer a package that everyone is looking for in a VoIP offering: a granular PBX with a robust voice platform. QuestBlue is actually making it easier than ever to deploy and manage the Vodia PBX. And we're right at the beginning here, so there will definitely be opportunities for new features to be developed combining our technologies. As it stands today, QuestBlue is an approved SIP trunk provider in our drop-down list of SIP providers in the Vodia admin. And QuestBlue believes that Vodia is the PBX with the right set of features for their present and future partners. So with our full range of apps, that's for iOS, Android, and Windows, you're able to connect and utilize the features of the PBX reliably through the apps from anywhere. You know, cloud infrastructure, it's available to everyone today. It's abundant and inexpensive. And with QuestBlue, you now not only have your servers hosted on their platform, but that can be combined with the Vodia PBX software and QuestBlue SIP trunks to provide a complete solution that you can procure in one place. The VoIP landscape keeps evolving. Vodia and QuestBlue are both companies that have and will remain consistent with the technology we develop. And that ties in with taking care of our channel partners, offering them what we believe to be the best VoIP package in the industry. After all, you, our channel partners, are the lifeblood of our business, and you'll continue to be well respected and treated fairly. So I want to go through a little bit about managing the Vodia PBX. So Vodia has 3 layers of administrators on the PBX. You've got a super administrator that has full control over the PBX, including managing other administrators. You've got a system administrator, is similar to the super administrator, but can't create, change, or delete the super administrator or other system administrator accounts. There can be multiple system administrators, each one of them with their own password. And the system or super admin can create multiple domain admins, giving them access for only a particular domain. So a domain admin has all the rights that a system admin has, but it's only for a particular domain. Again, we're going to talk about some of the things within Vodia, and then we'll get to QuestBlue. So our call center wallboard. Vodia has built-in ACD functionality, as well as a wallboard that's built into the desktop app. Here, queue managers can log in and out other agents or add additional agents to the queue as needed. They also have the ability to monitor agent calls, whisper in their ear without the other party hearing anything, or even barge into the call if necessary. Login status is available, as well as work time and break graphs. And CDR can be pulled up for any agent. In the main screen, calls in the domain will show current active calls, but this can be edited to remove that from the display if desired. As far as phones, you can use your existing IP phones, and we do have RPS support. As a managed service provider, keeping track of your phone inventory and their location is critical. Some phones need to be swapped around, some need to be reprogrammed. Vodia RPS management helps there, allowing you to do mass button deployments and firmware upgrades, drop shipping pre-configured phones, and of course it's a secure way to provision phones for the PBX. Now, Vodia is multi-tenant, so it only needs one public IP address to operate in the cloud. There's no need for a secondary IP address. As far as requirements, it's recommended to have two CPUs per multi-tenant deployment, and you only need about 8 to 16 gigs of RAM. The Vodia Multi-Tenant does have automatic recording enabled, so if you're planning to make use of that and space is a factor, we recommend to have at least 100 to 200 gigs of hard drive space on an SSD, a solid-state drive. This is installed on Linux or Windows. Service providers have a choice on the Linux side of Debian, CentOS, FreeBSD, Raspberry Pi, or with Windows Server 2016 or 2019. Vodia True Multi-Tenant technology lets you create multiple domains or tenants on a single instance. Vodia is the leading brand for service providers looking for an economical platform that provides granular features. You have a global dial plan that makes it easy to map LCR, or least cost routing, across all domains. There's no need to build multiple SIP trunks for every customer. Even though each tenant or domain in a multi-tenant system is segregated from the other tenants, things like dial plan and SIP trunking can actually be shared resources across multiple or all domains. Vodia's API can be used in tandem with your company's website. When customers sign up for services, they can create their own company domain and use API commands to even build extensions and other accounts like ring groups or hunt groups, auto attend and IVRs, for example. Vodia APIs are a great way to build and automate your telecom services. And as far as branding, Vodia Hosted Multi-Tenant comes with branding enabled for the managed service provider who'd like to advertise their brand and services to their customers on the admin screen, the user portal, and phones. Now, a very cool feature, one of the main things we're here to talk about today, is that now from the Windows or mobile apps, you can send SMS messages externally from your home screen, your call screen, your messages screen, or your voicemail screen. This can also be done internally, but either way, the user gets a notification that they have an unread message, and it'll show the date and time information associated with that message. When you send a message externally, the recipient sees a text come in from the company phone number, not the employee's personal number. This is pretty powerful stuff. It can even allow you to realize some new revenue streams from your customers, depending on how they're using it. We'll talk more about that in a minute or two from QuestBlue. And then you've got the last point here on Vodia, and I'll turn it over to QuestBlue. Vodia Hosted Multi-Tenant PBX has a solid integration with Microsoft Teams. So Vodia's built-in SBC, Session Border Controller, allows our integration with Teams direct routing and gives customers choices when it comes to choosing preferred SIP trunk providers like QuestBlue. Our integration allows Teams and non-Teams members to communicate seamlessly with each other and to be in hunt groups, agent groups, ACD, and conferences together. You can save money, or your customer can save some money on Microsoft licensing if a worker really only needs a phone and not necessarily Teams access. So that's a nice benefit to this. And that's what I had here, just to kind of introduce Vodia a little bit and get you ready for QuestBlue. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Kevin Massey from QuestBlue. And Kevin, you can go ahead and share. I'm going to stop, and we'll go from there.
All right. So good morning, everybody. This is Kevin from QuestBlue, and wanted to go over a few things just to help us get started. Thank you for that great introduction. Everybody over at Vodia. It's been a long road for QuestBlue, but a great road. I think back to some historical moments and met the Vodia folks at a very early trade show when we were getting going, and met Hamlet for the first time and Christian, and thought, wow, what an amazing product. It's not Asterisk. What a great way to get everything moving forward. And then since then, we kind of went our separate ways. They went stronghold on PBX, and QuestBlue went stronghold on SIP trunking. And we worked really hard to deliver what the customers were asking. Delivering what the customers were asking was way different than sometimes what customers wanted. And in the process of finding out that information, We worked on delivering the goods and services as they came up. Trying to be a leader in the industry is always difficult, but if you work hard at it, there's always the possibility of reaching those goals. High performance, no contractual agreements, always been our motto, and finding a partner like Vodia has just been incredible. A little quick intro for me on why I think Vodia is the right choice. It works. It's what customers ask for. It's where our customers are coming in, asking us to integrate everything into one spot. All those pieces of the puzzle come together. Our SIP trunks work perfectly with the product, and we couldn't be more pleased. So for that, I really award the team over at Vodia for building such a great product. Resellers is our core ingredient. A lot of enterprise clients too, but also the resellers, those MSPs that are out in the field hitting those doors and talking to their customers, they take a lot of heat from the people out there. And when they're working in the streets and getting those new clients, they need a product that works. So one of the key ingredients to working with Vodia was, let's get this working, let's see what it looks like, and let's see how many customers call us and ask questions about what's happening. There's very little questions. If they plug it in and it works, the deployment is simple. We're integrated into our user portal, so it's fast and easy. You can pick the size of your deployment, as Kyle was saying about different sizes for recording, CPUs. We have all sizes to fit all needs. And with the process of all of that, that made a great package for us to offer our MSPs. It solves the MSP problem. Right around the beginning of, we'll call it COVID times, a lot of calls started coming in on Microsoft Teams, and everybody needed Microsoft Teams integrated. I challenge you to look around out there to find somebody that's done it as well as Vodia has. I can't be more pleased about how smooth that process works, which is why we decided that Vodia was the right fit for us to get out in front of the rest of the audience and make sure that everybody understood how that works. Multi-tenancy? Absolutely. The number of people looking for a single source management solution, easy to use, confident that it's going to work each time with their apps, all in one place, excellent product. Customers are pleased. Again, I can't say enough about how well that integration went together. When we talk about SMS, which is again the core of this ingredient here, a lot of options are out there on how to send messages. But the one ingredient that was missing was people sending it from their apps, being centralized management. Now, whether it be a dentist office that has restrictions on being able to go in their unit right now, you pull up to a parking space. Once you pull up, it says, message me. We need to know what parking spot you're in. And all of that is now integrated through this system, where before people were managing multiple apps and free downloads of texting software and integrating through different APIs. This is an all-in-one solution that you really got to see it to believe it, how smooth this is. You pull up, you've got an app for your client, you've deployed the phone system, their logo's on the screen, they can manage their recordings, and they see a message come up that says their visitor for their 9 o'clock appointment is in a parking spot out front waiting to be told to come in. It's priceless. Your support to your end users goes down drastically. The all-in-one solution, making it work with two partners that can adjust this along the way depending on the needs of the future request, makes it a very simple solution and a very simple product to use. On the QuestBlue side, we're never going to require you to sign a contract or a term agreement to work with us. On the Vodia side, if you're not already using it, a demo key is going to get you a fully functioning system to prove to you how well it works before you even have to commit to spending $1. One of the best ways to look at what you can do with this is, we asked a few people in the industry, why do you not have messaging on your primary business number? A lot of folks said they didn't know they could. So this is an add-on for you guys out there who's looking to add services and benefit and value. So one dentist in California, it was a plumber in California. One plumber in California added messaging to his primary business number. And he was amazed to find out how many messages he was missing from folks that thought they could just text him and say, my sink is clogged, we need help. And I think at the end of the month, he calculated some revenue inbound to him that increased him a few $1,000s more that he wasn't getting. And There's just so many ways to add on benefits to this. And with the integration, the apps and APIs, it's really a no-brainer. You have to have messaging implemented. Your customers will be asking. When it comes to who's benefiting, there are the simple facts posted up here on the screen: political campaigns, public health offices, schools, real estate, everyday VoIP users. But at the end of the day, the MSPs and the folks deploying the service are going to benefit. And here's why. You're going to be asked this question. You're going to be told, I need messaging. Can you do it? You need to know you can say yes. Take the no's out of the conversation. You've got a product that's going to work. You've got a team of people on both sides, from the SIP trunk side all the way back to the raw coding of the Vodia PBX side. 2 teams of people can help you make that happen. You are going to benefit, and then the list on the screen is going to be all those end users that can benefit from what you're able to offer. I can't stress enough how the number of people asking for messaging today has increased from year over year at a rate that if you don't get on board with messaging now, you might miss out. So this is a great time to get together and have a team of people who are here to work for you, with you, and keep you moving forward. Kyle mentioned, Eric mentioned, I'm sorry, how fast it is to get things moving in a hosted environment. One of the things that QuestBlue's always worked hard on is automation, automation, automation. Can't say it enough. If you need to deploy a Vodia phone system because you're going to an appointment in the next 1 hour and you want to have a demo set up so it's up and ready to go, if you ordered a system in our portal, you would have that Vodia deployment done within 5 minutes. Stress-free, no strings attached. Cancel it after the meeting if it didn't work out. Customer loves it, keep it running. Get your license keys taken care of, you'll be off and running and never have to worry about canceling it again. If you need to change the size of that deployment because the person you sold it to outgrows it, we can seamlessly resize your partitions to give you a larger system on the fly. So you don't have to overbuy up front on the size of your deployment. As it says, it's fully hosted and maintained by QuestBlue, fully supported by Vodia's engineers that can make sure everything works the way it's supposed to. No finger pointing. When we hold your trunk and Vodia holds your PBX, you're not going to get the provider saying it's your software, and you're not going to get the software saying it's your provider. You got 2 people on your team here who are going to make sure that whatever the situation is that you come across, we'll help solve it. When it comes down to firewall issues at your end user locations and you're getting one-way audios and you're getting different problems, when you call into the QuestBlue support team, we're going to tell you where that is. We're going to help understand why it could or could not be a firewall, why the PBX is functioning the way it should. We can add a test phone to it and test with you and help identify those issues. Stress-free, no contract. Can't stress that enough. When it comes to setting up your SMS, we make it simple. We have a very simple API call. There's a link on the screen for the documentation on the QuestBlue Vodia integration. It is very simple. There's a few lines, a few options of text to put in. Register your API key with QuestBlue, and you're off and running. Vodia has made it very simple to put that into play and get your messaging working. Again, can't stress enough. Simple, easy, no contractual agreement with whether this is going to be the right fit for you. We're here to help, and we're here to help make it work. And for that, I'm going to turn that back over to the Vodia guys, and I really appreciate the opportunity to make some comments on what we offer and get out in front of everybody how easy this is. So thank you very much.
Hey, Eric.
So much. I'm going to throw a slide up here just so that you all can see how to get support, although you just saw it from them, but we'll pop this up there as well. All right, so here's some links, some emails. If you need any support from QuestBlue or Vodia, we're both just support at Also where you can open tickets if you have any Vodia issues, where you can get more information from our searchable documentation, and obviously sales at Vodia. If anybody's interested in anything, contact QuestBlue, contact us directly. We'll be happy to help. Let's see if we've got any questions over here. Let's see. So I'm just looking at the chat, and feel free to put in any questions that you might have into the chat at this point. We did have a question, someone asking on the SMS MMS, can you only have it on your primary business number, or can you do it on your DIDs? And the answer being yes, you can do it on your primary business number as well as DIDs. So you're not limited to just one SMS number that goes out there. And let's see. Yeah, it looks.
Check the link above. Here's the link on how to set up the QuestBlue SMS with Vodia. MMS integration is already integrated as well as SMS. And all this, you can do it through the Vodia portal. If you have any questions with QuestBlue questions, let's see, what's the Kevin? Yeah, send a QuestBlue, but Kevin, put your information or your support information on the chat box so they can send you questions. Awesome.
Also, there was a couple of quick questions that were up there. One was related to, do you have to port your number? We do have to have the number on a network and able to make the messages go through the trunk properly. So it would have to port. That's kind of the key ingredient to helping it all work as a package. And the other part regarding how does the SMS billing work, it's all broken down in the portal. Once you have that, we provide a free demo account to get logged in. If you want to keep the account, you're perfectly fine, ready to go, but all that pricing is broken down. I can tell you this much, that inbound SMS messages are free. Outbound, it depends on what you're doing.
Once you activate SMS on your QuestBlue, MMS works automatically. So there's no need to do anything on the MMS part. It's all bundled up on the number.
It looks like the question's supporting hosted VoIP numbers for SMS only, Mikey. It's voice, it's SMS, MMS, it's the entire package, so we can deliver the voice right down that trunk. It's the whole package.
ANI for sending SMS messages. Yeah, that is sent out. In fact, these extensions can have their own SMS ANI. So if they're using the user portal, that would be the ANI that would be used sending out that number. Mobile client as well. Mikey, I think QuestBlue does have an option. You can either use the number for voice or SMS. It's your choice to have that option for you.
One moment, this is Kevin again. In order for the SMS MMS to work on the trunks, we do have to control the SPID for those numbers, so we have the voice with it, just so there's no confusion on that. We need the number in our system, and you need that number in the portal where you can direct the voice traffic, inbound, outbound, and your messaging can be turned on at will. It's part of your phone number. Every phone number is qualified for SMS.
What's your question?
All right, Hamlet, let me see if I can't cover this for a moment here. So when you configure the MMS with QuestBlue and Vodia, can the MMS follow extensions, redirect settings, and the MMS forward to the cell phone number associated with the extension? So when you have an extension on Vodia and we're delivering the message to the Vodia system, that's where QuestBlue stops with the delivery of the message. That whether it be SMS or MMS. So I think I need Hamlet to go on that one. I'm not sure how it would deliver forward from there.
I think we'll forward the message. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'm not sure, 100% sure, because remember, it's going out the trunk. It's not going out the SMS on the redirect. So it's just you're sending a message to a cell phone, maybe SMS. Maybe we can forward something, but I don't think we will do something similar to sending just an MMS. That's what the app is for, to keep private on the Vodia network, or however you want to see it.
Right. The last thing you want is real estate agents who want to keep their numbers private. So an agent that goes from agency to agency doesn't take their personal cell phone number with their group book of business. So having those DIDs in your account and handling it through the Vodia app keeps that business with the broker, and you'll be able to sell a lot more accounts that way, keeping the business owners protected.
This time today. I hope this was beneficial for you all. The idea, obviously, is if you have any questions at all on anything, or you want to get started with any services, just reach out to us. Sales at QuestBlue, sales at Vodia. Call us. You know, we're happy to answer questions and move this forward. So, again, thanks for everybody for joining today, and we'll all be talking soon. Thank you. Have a great day.